Alright, so we got how did the galaxy react to the awakening of the Necrons? Make sure you guys follow my socials down below. And let's get right to it. Let's go.
G'day, guys and gal. When the Necrons began to wake up, it was the rudest awakening for both the Necrons and the entire galaxy. The Necrons had gone to bed, predicting the Eldar Empire would eventually fall, and then they would wake up and just clean up the...
By the way, I got a little iced coffee right here. Hopefully you guys had like, a good morning, good afternoon, good good evening, whatever you want to ball it. And let's go.
Scraps. They didn't expect the existence of a literal hell full of demons, mankind going guerrilla mode, the Eldar still going pretty strong, or an endless swarm of cosmic space bugs of death. For the galaxy, they were also pretty blindsided by the emergence of the soulless space Egyptians.
And by the way, yesterday, I basically like pre-recorded like a lot of videos the day before, and I uploaded them like all yesterday. So there was like 4 or 5 videos out yesterday. And so yesterday, y'all, I basically just took the whole day off while there was videos still coming out, because like, obviously I pre-scheduled them. Just know that was a well-needed like just day off. I haven't had like a day off on YouTube for years, y'all. For like 2 to 3 years, I've been uploading consistently every single day. Even my day off, I still upload it. So just know if you're like a content creator, streamer, whatever you want to call it, if you need to take a day off, man, maybe that's what we need around here. You want to avoid burnout at all times, because even though us hustlers and stuff like that, sometimes we do need, like, we're human, bro, and we pull, like, a lot of us content creators, a lot of us streamers, YouTubers, whatever, if you're an Instagram person, whatever, a lot of us put a lot of hours on ourselves, to try to provide for our audience, fans, or supporters, whatever you want to call it. I say like audience or like supporters. I never call y'all like fans, whatever. I feel like fans is like celebrity type of like level. I'm not a celebrity or nothing like that. And also I just feel like, you guys are humans as well. Like, you guys are not a fanatic over me. Like, I'm not something to be fanned about. Like, I'm a regular dude just like you. So sorry for the yap sesh. Let's get right back to it.
With technology so advanced that if it weren't for the Necrons' constant pettiness and infighting, likely would have already reduced the galaxy to ash. Needless to say, no one was particularly happy with how things turned out. But that doesn't mean everyone's reaction was the same. Some became incredibly curious with the Necrons and started to try and learn from them. Others waged vicious wars against them. Some even saw them as the Messiah. Regardless, it makes for great content, so you are in luck, my friends.
Let's see, let's go.
Before we get started, there is only a getting for free. 24 hours, guys and gals, don't miss out.
All right, here we go.
Today we'll go over how each faction within Warhammer 40k reacted to the awakening of the Necron.
Now, I got coffee in my system. That means I might yap a little bit. I'm sorry, maybe that's just, in these videos, I feel like I can yap. In like gaming compilations and like let's say if it's like a Fortnite compilation, I'm gonna just react on the go. For these videos, y'all know we yap a lot. I'm sorry. I might violate y'all favorite faction, favorite group, whatever you want to call it. That's just what we do, okay?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it! Woo! Let's go, man. I feel
Starting
good.
us off with the Imperium of Man and its various sub-factions, because as we know, mankind is the greatest race ever.
True.
Despite being on the same side, the various Imperial sub-factions struggle to always agree on stuff, rarely ever having a united front. For the Space Marines, the awakening of the Necrons introduced a new threat that must be destroyed, and they have done so with ruthless success. They spent an entire Space Marine chapter destroying a Necron world engine. The Black Templars have been fighting against and even occasionally beating Imhotep the Stormlord. Pretty much every interaction between Astartes and Necrons results in epic destruction, but not every. During an engagement between the Blood Angels and the Necrons called for a parley and actually pursued a peace treaty with the Blood Angels so that they could defeat a common foe, that being the Tyranids. After all, the Necrons may be massive fucking assholes, but they have sentience and can be reasoned with.
And that is smart though. That is smart. I can't lie to you, bro. I'd rather team up with my just most villainous, arch enemy to take out the Tyranids, bro. Bro, I can't lie to you, bro. Listen, we gotta come together. Pause. No. Genuinely, like no fun. No funny-ish. Bro, listen, if it's me and my arch, nemesis or whatever, bro, and, we got like a common enemy, I would rather, us partner up, collab type-ish and take out like the Tyranids or like our arch enemy, and then we will like both go at it like Goku and Vegeta. That's how we're gonna do it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually surprised that like the Blood Angels, because we all know the Blood Angels are straight up crash outs. I'm actually surprised that, you know, I said supplies. I'm actually surprised that the Blood Angels and the Necrons actually teamed up to take out the Tyranids, because if I'm being honest with you, bro, I was not. Hey, the Blood Angels, bro, are straight up crash out diabolical menaces. I'm not expecting these, bro. Yo, there's no collab with nobody, bro. If this is a school project, bro, they're taking credit for everything. There's no, you know, there's no, oh, well, you do this part, I do this part. No, it's, you know, get out the way, bro, or I'll crash out. Like, bro, these guys are ticking time bombs, bro. These guys are school threats, bro. These guys are code red black school threats, bro. Not lying to you, bro.
In fact, most high-ranking Necrons have colorful personalities and are not needlessly vicious or genocidal, unless they're fighting the orcs.
See, and that's what I like about the Necrons. Yo, if you show all this aggression towards the orcs, hey, we can get along perfectly. We can get along perfectly. Yo, that's our common enemy. Yo, we do not like the orcs, bro. Yeah, I said we, bro. I know, like, there's some people in the comments that's like, wow, trying to be funny. Yo, it's not funny, yo. It's not fun. I know you like the orcs and stuff like that, bro. It's not funny. I'm sorry. Yo, if you're an orc fan, I feel sorry for you, bro. You must get used to a lot of losses. Because I'm gonna keep it completely real with you, bro. The orcs are absolutely terrible. They're down bad. They're not funny. They're nothing, bro. We root against them. We'll go against them, bro. I promise you.
It also helps that the Silent King, Lord of the Necrons, was wearing a mask molded into the likeness of Sanguinius, and he claimed to have even been mates with the Primarch. This is probably bullshit.
Bro, I'd rather bow down to my arch nemesis, bro, than like even share a table with the orcs. Bro, they smell, bro. I can already tell they stink, on God. Hey, you listen, I don't want to be mean or whatever, bro, but have y'all ever, like, you know, just looked at somebody and was like, man, I already know if I even get in your proximity, bro, man, I'm smelling all types of swamp water and just Shrek water and Shrek dookie and everything. Bro, I'm smelling absolutely everything. I'm smelling every single nasty thing on this earth coming from you. You are the generator of just booty. This is what I'm smelling. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This is what the orcs look like, bro. They look like they just stink. Mouth open and everything, bro. Hey, it's diabolical.
But it did the trick, and the two factions fought alongside each other. Guardsmen are downright terrified of the Necrons, with the Inquisition keeping the existence of the Necrons a secret to avoid morale issues. Commissar Kane has fought nearly every enemy the galaxy has to offer, multiple times, and he says with absolute certainty that the Necrons are by far the most terrifying. This is coming from a guy that has fought Tyranids, Gene Stealers, and Demons in melee combat.
Oh, wow.
The Sisters of Battle reacted similar to the Space Marines, except a bit more, Sister of Battle-y. That meaning there would be absolutely zero chance of any form of parley between.
I could put you in the log cabin, somewhere in Aspen. Girl, ain't nothing to your veins and your treatment, and got it what you asking for. Put you in the mansion, somewhere was standing. Like I said, ain't nothing to your face, you can change your last name, what's happening? Cause you look so good. Hey, we need to do a video on the Sisters of Battle, no lie.
The two factions, as the nuns with guns would rather take on the Necrons and Tyranids simultaneously rather than do anything remotely logical. The Mechanicus, however, have lubed up their hydraulic cocks and are living their best life.
Oh, I can't believe it. Whoa. Lubed up they what? Yo, Majorkill. See, this is what... Yo, Majorkill, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, she all on me. Yo, Majorkill, what's going on, yo? You want to talk? Lubed up there, what? I'm going to keep it real. On God, I'm going to keep it real for what it is, bro. That's the most diabolical thing I've ever heard him say. Lubed up their hydraulic C word is diabolical.
Despite how hypocritical it is for them to want to study Necron technology, considering nearly all other xenotech is heresy, they do it anyway and cause a shitload of problems. Like, a fat chunk of Awoken Tomb Worlds are a direct result of Mechanicus expeditions. As such, despite the fact that the Mechanicus are probably the most open to the Necrons and their technology, they end up fighting the most battles against them. They just can't keep their shiny mechanical hands to themselves. Probably one of the funniest reactions from humans to the Necrons was when Tzeentch fought off orcs that were attacking a human world. He didn't do it because he wanted to save the humans, there was just an artifact on the world he wanted to protect, and the orcs were gonna fuck it up. None of the humans knew what a Necron was. To them, they had just been saved by tall metal men. Hence they built a statue of Tzeentch, chapter master of the Silver Skulls Astartes, who led his tall and slender marines into combat to save them. The Inquisition caught wind and was going to destroy the statue, but Tzeentch stole it for safekeeping before them. Overall, the Imperium sees the Necrons as another existential threat to add to the pile. However, as they are a lot more workable than Tyranids and Orcs, there is the occasional golden nugget found in the lore where the two sides aren't trying to kill each other. What about the Eldar? After all, the Eldar and Necrons were sworn enemies during the War in Heaven. Surely they wouldn't be
I was gonna say, like, weren't like the Eldar and Necrons, like, weren't they like ops? Weren't they like, you know, like opposition towards each other?
Stoked about their awakening. Yeah, they fucking weren't. They knew the Necrons were still out there and even destroyed some of their tomb worlds while they slept. However, with the size of the galaxy, the arrogance of the Eldar, and some cloaking tech, the Necrons were mostly left alone during their slumber.
Okay.
Upon their awakening, most Eldar craft lords have been avoiding their tomb worlds. However, a few have renewed their war against the Necrons in earnest and target them specifically. Surprisingly, however, the Necrons and Eldar don't hate each other as much as you might think. They see each other more as worthy rivals rather than these inferior enemies. They've even teamed up on occasion to take out Tyranids and Chaos Forces, who they both see as the greater threat to the galaxy at this time. After all, both Eldar and Necrons are old intelligent races. They don't have the suicidal religious zeal that the Imperium has, so they are able to prioritize their greatest threats. The Dark Eldar are avoiding the Necrons. Necron slaves aren't a thing. You can't just fuck them. Well, at least not to non-Necrons. Plus, if a Dark Eldar is hit with a Gauss weapon, they will be atomized and unable to be brought back from the dead, so yeah, not ideal. Exodites and Necrons are kinda similar in the fact that as long as you get the fuck off their lawn, they will leave you alone. To be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if the Exodites didn't know the Necrons had woken up. And yeah, who the fuck knows what the Harlequins think. The Tau are both in awe and horror of the Necrons.
Hey bro, those Harley Quinns, bro. Yo, at first I thought those things were just like straight up clowns or whatever, like just easy work. I thought they were like bro. Hey, I thought they were cake, no lie, bro. Turns out, bro, those Harley Quinns can take out like what was it called? Custodes and stuff like that. Man, hey, when I found that out, I can't lie to you, I had to show some respect, bro. No lie, bro. I had to show some type of respect.
Explain, the Necrons despise the Tyranids as the Tyranids are stealing biomass that the Necrons need.
Bro, of course. Nobody like the Tyranids. Duh, bro, listen, if you like the Tyranids, bro, you are an op. Yo, you're in opposition. We don't like you. If you like the Tyranids, if you like these bugs that just go crazy, and they, bro, there's more bugs, bro, pumping, bro. I promise you, bro. They're pumping out bugs, bro, like they're pumping out McDonald's patties, bro. Them things will never leave, bro. Hey. There's no such thing as like let's say for example, like you work in McDonald's, right, or like you work in Wendy's. Oh man, yo, I used to work in Wendy's, bro. Yo, they never ran out of patties. They never ran out of patties. Now, yes, they ran out of, like the spicy chicken. They ran out of like the little home style chicken. They ran out of like, what else did they run out of? They ran out of like the grilled chicken, whatever. I'm talking about, bro, you got to go to the back to see if they got more, right? Bro, they never ran out of meat, bro. They never ran out of like beef patties or whatever. Man, them things keep getting, bro, they pumping these things out, bro. Pumping these things. Hey, y'all ever watch the movie The Good Burger? Bro, y'all know like that rival restaurant to the Good Burger, and they was making it's called it's called the Mondo Burger. Bro, did y'all see whenever Hey, they had like a little conveyor belt thing, right? They had like little patties or whatever. And then once the patties was on the conveyor belt, they went through like the little machine. Them things came out built like footballs, bro. Mondo Burger-ish, bro. Yo, meat don't run out in McDonald's and Wendy's and stuff. It just don't. I promise you, I don't know what they do to make this meat, bro. It does not run out. That's how the Tyranids is, bro. There is no getting rid of them. If you want to get rid of the Tyranids, bro, you gotta find like a little hive mind thing, bro, and just drop YouTube. I'm talking about like a video game lore thing. Bro, if you want to take out the Tyranids, bro, because I already know the plan. It's all up here in the noodle. Bro, listen. Go to the little hive mind thing, bro, and drop precision airstrike after precision airstrike after nuke after bro, you gotta drop all types of bombs. Just nasty bombs, okay? Bro, not bath bombs, nasty bombs. I'm talking about bombs out of the ordinary. I'm talking about, bro, hey, you gotta make your own bombs, bro. No criminal minds. Other than that, let's go.
If they want to return to flesh and blood. As such, it's common for Necrons to flank and attack Tyranid hive fleets that are in the process of attacking Tau worlds. Sometimes the Necrons will then genocide the Tau for a laugh, other times they will then leave them alone
For
in
a laugh,
peace.
diabolical.
So for the Tau, the Necrons are like these godlike beings that will either save their world or save their world then destroy it for the lols. It's a genuine flip of the coin, which is why the Tau have such a conflicted opinion of the Necrons and their awakening. The Orcs reacted happily enough. Necrons are another enemy for them to fight, and they don't have any memory or records of the war in heaven, so they don't recall the old rivalry they once had. Unfortunately for the Orcs, the Necrons do remember, and they are fucking pissed.
Facts.
Orcs were built to fight Necrons, and they caused a lot of damage. Necron battle tactics and weaponry also counter the Orcs pretty hard. No bodies left over means no spore spreading. A preference for range warfare means a lot less melee combat for the Orcs. So whilst the Orcs reacted well to the arrival of a new enemy,
Alright, y'all, we back.
will engage Necrons with relish, they prefer to fight other less complicated enemies, like humans. The Tyranids had a pretty interesting reaction. Although they cannot feel fear, when they arrived in the galaxy they actively avoided Necron tomb worlds. After all, the Necrons are a very hard counter to the Nids. They don't use the warp, so the shadow on the warp does nothing. They have no biomass, so the Tyranids can never gain a profit from attacking them. Necron weaponry completely destroys biomass, so the Tyranids can't even eat their dead. Even on the very rare occasion that a hive fleet has been able to overwhelm and beat a tomb world, they still walk away poorer as a result of it. As such, the Tyranids actively avoid the Necrons as much as possible, and probably
Really?
find it a massive pain in the fucking ass that the Necrons have chosen them as their main target. I'm telling ya, the Necrons will be the ones to save the galaxy from the Nids. What about Chaos?
I hope
How
so.
did they react? Not fucking well. The Necrons are the only faction right now that can genuinely perma beat Chaos. They have fought warp gods, warp entities, and warp power.
Wait a minute, I didn't know this. Wait a minute, I did not know this, y'all. Wait, so the Necrons can actually take out the Chaos? Really? Wait a minute. Yo, I can like talk to Vulcan, right? Because listen, I got the connections. I know you don't. I got them. Watch this. I can talk to ooh, hold up. Yo, Vulcan, my sweet glorious king. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name. Sorry, my sweet glorious king. So I can actually go talk to Vulcan, right? Bro, we can form like some type of like partnership with the Necrons, y'all. And then what we can do is, right? Yo, ooh, bro, I'm like a mastermind when it comes to this, bro. I swear my brain is just, it's just amazing. Bro, we could like form some type of, is there a dog barking? Bro, we can form like some type of plan, right? And then like, yo, oh man, bro. We could work out a plan to just take out every single Chaos God at one time. Ain't that smart, y'all? I know it is.
Was before, triumphing over all. Chaos is like a bitch version of what the old ones were capable of, and it's confirmed that if the Necrons put their mind to it, they could have closed the Eye of Terror pretty easily.
I like that.
They just didn't see Chaos as a big enough threat to warrant the effort. Chaos knows the Necrons are not an ideal target. They are incorruptible and deadly with a lot of anti-warp weaponry. A shit combo to fight against if you're a horny little demon. As such, there isn't much stuff in the lore about the two factions interacting, beyond the occasional pew-pew or Trazyn and Fabius striking a deal. So overall, the galaxy isn't too stoked about the Necrons. People either reacted with fear, anger, disgust, or curiosity. The Necrons counter the Nids and Chaos, which makes them ideal allies for the Imperium. But the Imperium is super racist, and the Necrons are massive arseholes, so that hasn't worked out so well. I think the biggest surprise I got from researching this is the fact that whilst the Necrons and Eldar definitely despise each other, there seems to be this rivalry, which has created this unspoken mutual respect. They'll never admit it, but the way they describe each other doesn't sound like something you'd say to an ant under your boot. More like an ancient foe who has bested you in the past, and you're kinda salty about it. In any case, there are much bigger fish to fry in the galaxy beyond a dying race of space elves or a bunch of grumpy soulless Skeletors who want people to just get the fuck off their lawns. If you enjoyed the video and you want to
Shout out to our boy, man, Majorkill for this. I actually have a video that I'm actually going to check out today. It's called How to Beat the Chaos. So we're going to check that out. But I didn't even know that the Necrons can actually take out the Chaos. I didn't know that. It's actually pretty crazy, man. Comment down below. What do you guys actually think about this one? like the video if you guys actually enjoy my reaction to this video. I'm actually pretty excited to make content, bro. Like I said yesterday, even though I did upload videos, those videos were pre-made for yesterday. Yesterday I wasn't feeling burnt out, but I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna just take today off. For the first time in a long time, in years, y'all. Me filming videos, me uploading videos. Y'all know me. I upload like I upload multiple videos, even whenever I wasn't making money, which was like 2 years ago. Even when I was like whenever I wasn't making money, I still uploaded multiple times a day. Like sometimes I was uploading like 9 videos a day because of different trailers coming out, different video game trailers. Whether it was like a PlayStation showcase, Xbox showcase, Nintendo Direct, Game Awards or whatever. Like those are the days where you're gonna see me upload multiple. Like I'm talking like 9 to 12 videos, maybe 15 videos a day because there's so many trailers or whatever, right? Even then, I kept uploading multiple videos every single day. And to be honest with you, bro, it kind of did take a toll on me because I didn't really I didn't know when to I didn't know like how to manage it, if that makes sense. Now I do. Now I do. It's all about balance, and then it's all about taking care of, my mental. Just know I'm really good right now. I needed that day off from yesterday, even though I did upload. I know for y'all, it seems like I just like, upload yesterday, whatever. Like I said, those are pre-made. So, yeah, I definitely need that day off, man. Got some fresh air, went outside, got some peace of mind and stuff like that. So I'm definitely, ready to come back today. Other than that, man, y'all know I'm in a goofy mood. Y'all know I crack a lot of jokes and stuff like that, man. But sometimes, I do want to get serious and, tell you guys what I've been up to, because if I'm not being real with y'all, then what's the point of this whole thing? So just know your boy's excited for these Warhammer videos. I'm excited for new games coming out. I know games are just now starting to come out. We're getting to that age of like, all these amazing games dropping. Oh, by the way, one more thing. At the end of the month, I don't know if you guys know, but the Until Dawn movie is coming out on the 25th, which is a Friday, right? Turns out I am going to watch that movie. I'm actually going to watch that movie the day after, which is the 26th, and it's on a Saturday. So that's good enough for me. I'm going to vlog it and everything. I'm going to vlog my entire day of me getting ready, me doing the videos and stuff like that, me putting my clothes on. Well, no, that's TMI, but you basically like me putting my clothes on. I'm gonna basically give you guys like a whole rundown of like my average day, and then we're gonna go to the movie. I'm actually going with some friends as well. Before we even go to the movie, me and my boys, we're gonna hang out and like vlog some moments of us hanging out and stuff like that. So it should be a pretty fun day. Also, I'm probably gonna upload like a Until Dawn reaction, or like if you guys actually want to see like a compilation of like my best reactions to Until Dawn. I don't know if y'all know, but like Until Dawn was it's probably one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely in like my top 20 like games ever that I've ever played, that I ever watched on YouTube, etc. I know this video is really long right now because I'm yapping at the end, but my bad. But yeah, man, I shared a lot of memories with that game, man. I shared a lot of I think I have like a whole walkthrough on my channel that I did like 4 years ago. And that's crazy because I did all that on like a tablet. I think I played the game or whatever, and I managed to like get the gameplay from my PlayStation and from like my camera, and I edited everything on like a tablet. I legit remember that like 4 years ago, and I'm gonna talk about all this in the vlog coming up, whatever. So just know, your boy's actually pretty excited about that. So I'm gonna go watch the Until Dawn movie, and other than that, man, your boy is I'm definitely ready to get back to uploading a bunch of YouTube videos. I know, I didn't take that much time off, but I didn't need to take that much time off. All I needed was 24 hours of just away from YouTube. And again, I feel like that's all you need, to be honest with you. Any future content creators out there, if you think about going hard or whatever, there's nothing wrong with going hard on YouTube, Twitch, or whatever. But if you've been going hard for some years and your body and your mind is saying, hey man, like we need like a little break, take a break. Take a break. Especially if you're a YouTuber. If you're a YouTuber, I think you should definitely take a day break out of like a long time. There's some people, bro, who take a break like every like week or two or whatever. Bro, all I need is one or two breaks in a whole year, and I'm good, bro. I mean, because obviously, you know, I love what I do. I love making videos, so yeah, I'm just really excited, man, to make these videos. I'm excited for the Until Dawn movie later this month. Can't wait to vlog my entire day. Woo! I'm excited. Other than that, man, I'm gonna see y'all later for next one I'm out. And make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys follow my socials down below. And peace out, everybody.